The opinions expressed on this program are solely those of the individual participants and do not necessarily reflect the views of either Spectrum Generations or Time Warner Cable. Mature Lifestyle is made possible by Knowlton Hewins Roberts Funeral Homes and Cremation Service. Our homes are warm and welcoming, and we take care of you and your family like we would our own. Call us anytime. We are here for you.
Hello, welcome to Mature Lifestyle with Spectrum Generations. Spectrum Generations is pleased to bring you programs that make a real difference in your life. I'm Elizabeth Barron. I'm the president and CPO of United Way of Mid-Maine, and I'm very happy to be sitting in here for Libby Mitchell and having the opportunity to share this show, which is about resources. And I've got a couple of wonderful people here who are genuine resources in our community to help us along with this conversation. I've got Monica Grady, the Director of Energy and Housing Services for KVCAP, and I also have Craig Patterson, Aging and Disability Resource Counselor with Spectrum Generations. Hi, thanks for being here today.
Hi, thanks for having us.
I'm so glad to have you here. Monica, can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Well, I've been with KVCAP for about 3 years. Prior to that, I worked in the housing field. Before that, into banking. So I've always been working with the public community and looking at the housing needs.
Well, so you have quite a strong background that you're bringing into this program here for KVCAP.
Yes.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
And Craig, would you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I've worked for Spectrum Generations for about 3 years. Prior to that, I worked for the Department of Health and Human Services for 15 years or so, and have really a career history of working with social services.
Wonderful. So can you tell me a little bit, Craig, about some of the services that you'd like to talk about today, about what Spectrum Generations offers?
Sure. We offer, of course, a wide range of various services and programs to assist people, primarily with issues related to aging and disabilities. And as an aging and disabilities resource counselor, I help people with a lot of things connected to Medicare, such as helping them enroll into different plans and counseling them on their Medicare options. We also provide some general public education sessions on the whole Medicare system so that people can better understand it, because it's
a very complicated system.
It is. So we try to provide that assistance. In addition, we really are a referral source for any issue that would be connected to aging or disabilities.
So how would somebody contact you, or why would I think that I should be contacting you?
Well, in terms of contacting us, you can certainly call the 800 number that will be showing on the screen, and that will connect you to our central office, where another person will sort of direct your service call to the right entity. People come to us for a whole range of issues, whether it be something connected to housing. Certainly a lot of seniors have to make residential changes from time to time, and we can help with a lot of that. We do what's called long-term options counseling, so we can help people sort of navigate through the world of long-term care.
Wow.
We also can refer people to a variety of agencies, including our own, that could provide some supports to help people stay in their current homes.
Oh, that's phenomenal.
And another program that really helps us do that is something called the Money Minders program, which we are working to continue to expand. We're trying to connect volunteers with people who may not have the same abilities they used to have in managing their budgets and getting their bills paid. For some people, they lose a partner, and that partner may have spent the past 25 years or more paying the bills. So it's not something that necessarily comes natural to people.
So you're really helping people navigate through situations that are complex in and of themselves while they're already being challenged by whatever is going on in their lives, and probably or may not have the experience to help them make any kind of choice because they don't have all the information they need.
That's right, and I think
That's
that's the
amazing.
benefit really of our service.
And Monica, so for KVCAP, if somebody were to be contacting you, they would be finding out about also many, many resources. Can you talk
They
about
would,
that?
actually. To come into the door, we really would want the person to come for the fuel assistance first. Once they're deemed eligible for that program and receive a benefit, they can qualify for the other ones that we offer, which are weatherization services, furnace repair or replacement. We have home repair. We have oil tank replacements. We have, I mean, there's so many that if they come in the door, we can look at all the avenues within their home to help them stay within their home, stay
Wonderful.
warm.
So there's a big support network that's being developed to help people stay in their homes as long as possible.
Correct.
That's phenomenal. I know that with United Way of Mid-Maine, we do a lot of support for all of the agencies. We
Yes.
have financial supports that we provide for Spectrum Generations and to KVCAP. And as well as having the grant system that we provide to support the programs that your agencies provide. We have some community initiatives ourselves, such as Keeping Mid-Maine Warm,
Correct.
where we're raising money that we then disperse to your programs to help make sure that those programs stay available for everyone. And we also have a program that assists people, lower income, fixed income, to get their taxes done for free so that, and then when they come in, we provide financial resources and refer them to programs that can help them, such as the programs that you all provide as well. So it's wonderful that we have this opportunity to all get together and talk about the way that our different agencies collaborate and how we can share this information with all the folks who are joining us so that they know that it's really simple to reach out and get some information. And I'd like to throw in a plug as well, as long as I'm here, for a 211. It's a program that United Ways of Maine provides along with the Opportunity Alliance. And all you have to do is dial 211 wherever you live in Maine, and we have the information about the different agencies and the different services you provide. So you would call 211 with your question about human services or health services, and somebody there would be able to refer you to a system, to a program that's right in your area.
Yes, they would. Yep.
Yes, so it excites
Fantastic
me
service.
that we're all working together to make sure that we provide the services for our community to grow a stronger community together. Is there something else that you'd like to talk about specifically, Monica?
Besides the programs, we also do have like homebuyer ed, and we do foreclosure prevention and budget counseling for individuals that are struggling with their monthly bills, as Craig has said too, to help gear them in the right direction to stay. Again, it's all about staying within the home, or finding that maybe it's not, as an elderly person, not beneficial for them to stay in the home, and where can they go?
Right.
It's just about providing the best services that we can for everybody and anybody.
That's amazing, because it's important that as people are going through, facing something that can be shocking.
Correct.
And almost immobilizing when you start to look at the face of it, to recognize that picking up the phone will connect you with somebody who cares and somebody who can kind of guide you through a complex system.
That's very true. Oftentimes I see people who may have let something go on and on and on for a long time, and when you ask, why didn't you try to get some help with this before, oftentimes the response is, I just didn't know where to go or how to get that help.
That is
It is true, yes.
the biggest stumbling block is just not knowing. And what we're all here to say is it's okay not to know. And if you call our agencies or you call 211, if you don't have the number for KVCAP or for Spectrum Generations, although Spectrum Generation's phone number is on the screen throughout this program, that you will be connected with the resources that you need to help you out whenever you're in that kind of situation.
And I would add to that too, if somebody were to contact us and we didn't have a specific answer or couldn't provide the service, we would certainly work to refer people to the right entity to provide that service.
Perfect.
KVCAP does the same thing. We try to understand what's in the community, what's out there, where we can refer. We're always reaching out or educating all of our staff to do that with anybody that walks in the door. We don't want to not be able to assist and show them the right avenues.
Exactly. I recognize that feeling when we get phone calls at United Way, that it's impossible to hang up without making sure that they've been guided in the right direction.
Absolutely.
I'm so proud of us all working together for our resources. So we're going to be wrapping up this segment, and we'll be coming back and talking about a few more things to help you recognize all the different resources that are available in the community for you to access if you're finding yourself in a challenging or trying, very difficult situation. We're going to be here for you. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back with more about community resources.
Life should be celebrated. It's a special day when family and friends gather together to celebrate the life of a loved one. A celebration of life helps us honor our loved one and keep our memories alive. Whether you're planning a traditional funeral, a creative celebration of life, or a blend of both, at Knowlton Hewins Roberts, we are truly committed to meet the personal and unique needs of you and your family. Knowlton Hewins Roberts. Visit us online or visit our 2 locations in Augusta and Winthrop.
Are you sick of being kicked out of your bedroom because you snore? Fed up with having to sleep on the couch every night? Then you need Pure Sleep, the #1 selling snoring solution in the world.
The first night he stopped snoring.
The second night it worked, and the third night, and the fourth night, and I was about in tears because it worked.
Invented by a dentist who snored, Pure Sleep is FDA cleared and proven safe and effective.
Pure Sleep started working the very first night.
It's small, it's comfortable. You don't even know you have it in.
Pure Sleep is guaranteed to stop your snoring right away. To prove it, we'll let you try it for 30 days before you buy it. All you do is cover the shipping and handling. Plus, for a limited time, we'll give you a second Pure Sleep with travel case at no additional cost.
If we don't have the Pure Sleep, he's on the couch.
To try Pure Sleep and get a second Pure Sleep free, visit 3puresleep.com. That's 3puresleep.com, or call 1-800-440-5161 right now.
There are 2 big mistakes you or a family member can make buying Medicare supplement insurance. 1, choosing the wrong plan. There are many choices, and they can be confusing. You need a knowledgeable professional to help select the right plan for you. 2, paying too much. The Medicare benefits of each plan are the same, no matter which insurance company you choose, but the cost can vary tremendously, which is why you need SelectQuote Senior. An experienced SelectQuote professional will carefully explain the pros and cons of each plan. Then, impartially shop a select group of highly rated insurance companies like these to help find your best rate. Get the expertise and savings SelectQuote is known for.
Just call 1-800-314-8306. 1-800-314-8306. SelectQuote Senior. We shop, you save.
Imagine being able to clear your breakouts fast with a revolutionary new acne treatment that's actually good for your skin. Announcing all new Proactive Plus, the combination of acne medicine plus ultra perfecting skincare. Television star Kristen Ritter calls it a miracle.
I love the new Proactive Plus. It's fighting all my breakouts, and my skin is like porcelain.
The results are astonishing. Your skin is not only clear, but smooth and sexy. It's our smartest, fastest, most effective solution ever. And now, new skincare is in every step to balance acne-prone skin with needed hydration and more.
I have to tell you this is different. Just look at my before and after pictures. That doesn't lie.
So grab your phone and dial the number on your screen now. Because today, shipping is free. And get 3 free gifts, a $96 value for just $29.95. Call now.
You will love your skin.
If I got to go to college, oh my goodness. I like discovering new things. You get to see what works for you and what doesn't. That helps you evolve as a person. And you get to make like a supernova of skill or talent or whatever it is. I've always wanted to go to college. I just feel like that's my destiny. My name is Queen, and I am your dividend.
Checking your fantasy league?
Nah, just my 401k statement.
I can't seem to save anything.
I got a pizza for a Todd.
Hey, can somebody spot me?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
Maine is honored to be called home for over 150,000 veterans. Unfortunately, many eligible veterans are not aware of the benefits they so bravely earned. Hello, I'm First Lady Ann LePage. The Bureau of Maine Veteran Services is reaching out to veterans and their families who may be eligible for compensation and health care. Please call the number listed below to see if you may qualify. I thank you for your service to this great state and nation. Don't let the valuable benefits you have earned go unused.
Spectrum Generations. Live healthy, live well. Get answers, get connected. Spectrum Generations, specializing in the art of aging.
And welcome back to Mature Lifestyle. Again, I'm Elizabeth Barron. I'm here with my friends Monica Grady and Craig Patterson, and we are talking about resources that are available for you so that you can stay in your home, so that you can stay independent, so that you can live the lifestyle that you want to with the supports that you need to help make that happen. Thank you for staying for the second segment. So we were talking a little bit about some of we glazed over essentially some of the programs that each of our organizations provides. And is there something that you would like to mention specifically, Craig, about some of the programs that are really focusing on keeping the seniors comfortable in our homes?
Sure. I think one of the most important of those programs is our Meals on Wheels program. We provide this throughout all of the counties we serve. Spectrum Generations is, of course, the Central Maine Area Agency on Aging. And our Meals on Wheels program provides volunteers and meals that are then delivered by those volunteers to people who can't get out of their homes. Out of our Brunswick office, we serve approximately 100 people. And again, these are people who may be frail, unable to get out of the house for a variety of reasons. We provide them deliveries of meals 2 days a week. Those meals account for 5 separate meals, two of which are warm and 3 of which are frozen throughout the course of the week. Just a very important program in terms of being able to stay in your home.
It is an amazing program. I know that United Way of Mid-Maine, we provide funding for the Meals on Wheels program out of Muskie Center. And the stories that we get back are incredibly touching about people whose lives are being changed, not just by the access to meals, but actually because of the service that the drivers provide. Do you have
That's a
anything?
very good point, because oftentimes if somebody is living in an isolated situation and getting to be quite elder, they may not have contact with too many people from the outside world. Having a volunteer who pops in to deliver some meals really can serve as sort of a safety net. We have situations where volunteers will oftentimes call us back and say, I think somebody really may need some further assistance, maybe in managing their budget, because it's clear they've got all these eviction notices, they may be getting kicked out. That's just one example, but oftentimes the volunteer just checking in is really an invaluable service itself.
That's amazing. Now, do you have a special process that the volunteers are trained in to be aware of these types of situations, or it's
Well,
just
we do a general training on our services for all the volunteers, and really this is something I think they learn experientially more than anything. A lot of people don't have to be told, when you go to deliver this meal, please check, make sure that
Right.
the person's okay. Oftentimes, the quality of our volunteers is so high that they're just looking for those things.
Right. Somebody who volunteers to be a driver is going to be a compassionate and caring person to begin with.
Exactly, but we do emphasize some of that in our training.
Wonderful, wonderful. And can you tell us something, Monica, about the programs that you're offering? I'm sure that the Fuel Assistance Program has made some profound impacts on people's lives.
It does. We serve Kennebec, Somerset, Lincoln, and Saginaw counties for KVCAP. Typically around 11,000 individuals are served annually with the fuel assistance. It is a supplemental program. Unfortunately, we can't heat for the entire season, but it is a good supplemental benefit. With that, they also, again, we look at weatherizing a home if it has not been touched before, which could be your insulation, your air sealing, weather stripping. It buttons up the home so you're not losing the heat that's being provided.
That can make a tremendous
It
difference
does.
in your heating bills.
Absolutely, because there's a lot of individuals that keep that thermostat down. You know, I get calls all the time saying, I can put an extra blanket on, save it for someone else that's more needy.
Wow.
And it's about trying to serve as many as that we can. We also can fix or repair a broken down furnace or a monitor, things of that nature that also can keep them in their home and warm.
That's phenomenal. That's great to know that
Yes.
service is there and that people have that kind of support. And again, these services are throughout Maine. Each of our organizations are reaching far into the community. For United Way of Mid-Maine, we actually have 57 towns in our service area. We cover all of Somerset County, northern Kennebec County, and 4 lucky towns in western Waldo County, providing many different programs from partner agencies that we provide funding for, as well as different community initiatives, such as the 211 Maine that I talked about before. If you have a question about health or human services, you can dial 211, or if you're computer savvy, you can go online and get direct access to the directory at 211maine.org. We have the Central Maine Cash Coalition that helps to provide that income tax and financial resource guidance that I spoke about earlier. Our Keeping Mid-Maine Warm project, where we help to keep the funding going for a lot of the heating assistant programs. We have a traveling food pantry project where we're helping local food pantries in our area to keep their shelves stocked by running little food drives ourselves in businesses and organizations. So we all keep feeding each other, supporting each other, so that we can support the people in the community, keeping us strong together.
Absolutely. It's great service.
And is there something else that you wanted to talk about as far as I really wanted to go back to, you had spoken about some of the complexities of the Medicare and Medicaid and the health insurance counseling that you do and how those intertwine. Would you mind just going back to that for us a little bit?
Yeah, not at all. Primarily at our Aging and Disabilities Resource Counseling Centers, we have staff who can help really with any issues related to health insurance. Primarily what we do is Medicare-related counseling. We also, though, can help people with main care and getting into main care. And because of all the changes in the private healthcare insurance marketplace with the Affordable Care Act, we oftentimes will refer people to what are called navigators who can then help the individual really work through that whole complicated health insurance system. Medicare is obviously a big part of most persons' lives who are older than 65, and they oftentimes need a lot of consulting with some of that. We are an unbiased source that can provide that, and I think a lot of people find value in that.
Yes, it's reassuring to know that you have a place that you can go to get information where the information is non-biased and somebody is watching out for what is most beneficial for you, helping you find out if this is really going to serve your needs. That's wonderful. That's an incredible, important service that you provide.
KVCAP also provides a health navigator service too.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah,
Yes.
we came on board with that. So we tried to broaden, everything again for the residents that we serve. That is a prime, very important factor to put out there.
Can you tell me do you have experience yourself with how people's process of working through the Medicare system has been helped?
I wish I could. I don't handle that day-to-day operations. I know that it's been we've assisted a lot of individuals. I believe we've been successful on the most part of it. But I don't have a lot of information on that part of it. I apologize.
Well, I'll just have to find something that you can talk about more next time when we get together. Well, I really appreciate that you have both stopped by to talk with us today, and I've been happy to be a part of the conversation as well. Thank you so much for talking about the resources that are available to you throughout Maine. And if you have any questions at all, you can call Spectrum Generations at their toll-free number, or you can call 211 and they will direct you where you need to go, where you will find the support that you need. It's been a pleasure being here. Thank you both for joining me. And we've had a great time today on Mature Lifestyle with Spectrum Generations. Have a great week.